Good for weight loss. Apples are high in fiber and water, two qualities that make them filling. People who ate apple slices before a meal felt fuller than those who consumed applesauce, apple juice, or no apple products. Those who started their meal with apple slices also ate an average of 200 fewer calories than those who didn't. In a study, 50 overweight women, participants who ate apples lost an average of 2 pounds and ate fewer calories overall, compared to those who ate oat cookies with a similar calorie and fiber content. Researchers think that apples are more filling because they're less energy dense, yet still deliver fiber and volume. Furthermore, some natural compounds in them may promote weight loss. A study in obese mice found that those given a supplement of ground apples and apple juice concentrate lost more weight and had lower levels of bad LDL cholesterol, triglycerides, and total cholesterol than the control group. Lower risk of diabetes. Several studies have linked eating apples to a lower risk of type 2 diabetes. Eating an apple a day was linked to a 28% lower risk of type 2 diabetes, compared to not eating any apples. Even eating just a few apples per week had a similarly protective effect. It's possible that the polyphenols in apples help prevent tissue damage to beta cells in your pancreas. Beta cells produce insulin in your body and are often damaged in people with type 2 diabetes. Protect your brain. However, apple juice may have benefits for age-related mental decline. In animal studies, juice concentrate reduced harmful reactive oxygen species in brain tissue and minimized mental decline. Apple juice may help preserve acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter that can decline with age. Low levels of acetylcholine are linked to Alzheimer's disease. Similarly, researchers who fed elderly rats whole apples found that a marker of the rat's memory was restored to the level of younger rats. That said, whole apples contain the same compounds as apple juice, and it is always a healthier choice to eat your fruit whole. Good for bone health. Eating fruit is linked to higher bone density, which is a marker of bone health. Researchers believe that the antioxidant and anti-inflammatory compounds in fruit may help promote bone density and strength. Apples, specifically, may positively affect bone health. In one study, women ate a meal that either included fresh apples, peeled apples, applesauce, or no apple products. Those who ate apples lost less calcium from their bodies than the control group. Good for your heart. Apples have been linked to a lower risk of heart disease. One reason may be that apples contain soluble fiber, the kind that can help lower your blood cholesterol levels. They also contain polyphenols, which have antioxidant effects. Many of these are concentrated in the peel. One of these polyphenols is the flavonoid epicatechin, which may lower blood pressure. An analysis of studies found that high intakes of flavonoids were linked to a 20% lower risk of stroke. Flavonoids can help prevent heart disease by lowering blood pressure, reducing bad LDL oxidation, and acting as antioxidants. If comparing the effects of eating an apple a day to taking statins, a class of drugs known to lower cholesterol, concluded that apples would be almost as effective at reducing death from heart disease as the drugs. However, since this was not a controlled trial, findings must be taken with a grain of salt. Consuming white-fleshed fruits and vegetables, such as apples and pears, to a reduced risk of stroke. For every 25 grams, about 1/5 cup of apple slices consumed, the risk of stroke decreased by 9%. Apples are nutritious. A medium apple with a diameter of about 3 inches equals 1.5 cups of fruit. 2 cups of fruit daily are recommended on a 2,000-calorie diet. The same serving provides 2 to 4% of the reference daily intake for manganese, copper, and the vitamins A, E, B1, B2, and B6. Apples are also a rich source of polyphenols. While nutrition labels don't list these plant compounds, they are likely responsible for many of the health benefits. To get the most out of apples, leave the skin on. It contains half of the fiber and many of the polyphenols.